Hello, and yeah, welcome to the new week. We are 3 weeks out. Today we are going to start with a heavy squat single, so let's see how that goes.
Little Miss Lovely Eyes, blue as the perfect skies of summer. Oh, the fleeting haze of August, clutch it tight inside my pocket. All those days just slip away so fast. Little Miss Lovely Eyes, oh, how the time just flies around us. They all say this time won't last, but it seems like a minute passed. Now here you are, my sweet and charming girl. I would trade my gold away for one more day of you and I beneath the summer sky. Little Miss Lovely Eyes, remember when you were 5 and I said, don't.
Okay, so how was today? I think today was overall quite good, okay even, or the other way around, it was okay, quite good even. I just did my first set of overhead press, which is the last thing I do today. To see, there was one set of 6 with 60 kilos. I'm supposed to do 2 more sets, same weight, same amount of reps. They felt a little heavy right now, so let's see if I can grind through them. The 170 kilo squat single was, all things considered, good. I was very unfocused, kind of not hyped at all, unbalanced, didn't feel super strong. The bar felt heavy on my back, so being able to get a good rep in with this weight is quite cool. So that could be really, I think I told it here a few times already, this could be my opener for the squat. I mean, if it works on a not so good day, it probably is going to work overall for a competition. Have to see, but that would be cool, opening with this. The 100 kilo, that is more like a second attempt. It was quite heavy. Upper body is always a little difficult. My bench press strength is all over the place. Sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's not, so I have really to see on the actual meet how things are. The back offsets, especially for bench, were super easy. Squats were kind of a pain, so we'll see. This is the second last week of training. The third week is the taper, so let's get as much out of this as we can, especially in terms of getting used to the singles, and then let's see how things are going.
It starts with an itch and a tingle, and then it builds and expands. And suddenly, all at once, my legs won't let me stand. I scratch till my fingers go numb, but my skin never bleeds. A silent accomplice waits and feeds when I'm asleep.
Hello. So, I'm tired. Probably could be more excited, as you just saw me deadlifting a new all-time PR, 190 kilo. That was still kind of easy, all things considered. It looked quite well the rep. This could have been one of my best reps ever, so that was really cool. I was in a very good position throughout all of the rep, at least that's how it looked at first glance. So that's really cool. Then I did 4 sets of 4 back off with 150 kilos, so that was somewhat easy. Now I have a 2 count bench press, a few sets for 2 reps. The goal is to get into the 90 kilo range, so 90, 95, we'll see. In theory I also would need to do some safety squat bar squats, so we'll see. Lifting new PRs is always quite draining, at least for me. So while the program, is configured in a way that it works with your actual 1RMs, as I have been using estimated 1RMs, this sometimes can be a little tricky for me when it comes to the last few heavier reps set schemes of this program, because they are just new weights for me, so I only can lift them in theory and not in the real world. So actually moving the weight is quite hard on the body, because it's just not used to it. So yeah, as you also can see, there is zero hype before the lift, during the lift, after the lift. You don't need to be hyped to train on a daily basis. You don't need to be hyped to get new PRs. So reserve this extreme hypeness, I just not sure if that's the word, for when it matters, when it counts, when you're really going for something, but not for a casual, basically, training session, which casual, not as in it's easy, but it's just an everyday session. Could be any other day. There was nothing special about today, about this one rep, even if it was a PR. So keep that in mind. Being hyped can be cool and is cool, but you don't need to be hyped to lift new PRs. It can certainly help, and I guess if I'm not too intimidated by being on a meet again, but I haven't done this now in 3 years, I probably will be a little more hyped than I was just a few moments ago. So now I'm going to warm up for my bench, and then we'll see how that goes.
Says a yard sign tucked beneath the cherry tree, and the white picket fence in a cul-de-sac where children play with friends. All the nice white liberals taking walks on the nice white liberal street. Harry smiles and says to Jane, he says, I don't see color, everyone's the same. While Jose is mowing his grass, he commuted for an hour to earn his scraps. All the nice white liberals taking walks on the nice white liberal street. They say intentions paved the road to hell, but I can say we all mean well. 'Cause I'm a nice white liberal myself.
Okay, let's wrap things up for this week. Yeah, this a set of, or 2 sets of 3 reps touch and go bench press with 90 kilos. That was okay. Ideally, the program suggested me doing 95 kilos, but not at an RPE 9. I had a lot of base strength in me, but 95 kilos is, these 5 kilos make a big difference, so this was fine. Still, I'm tired, I can feel it everywhere in my body. Joints are not in pain, just they're really tired. If tomorrow I would have to do another heavy powerlifting training session, I would be really in trouble. So, but that's pretty much how a peaking program works. It's really pushing you over your limits basically, and you are accumulating a lot of fatigue, and you are really overreaching in with the thought in mind that during the taper you recover as good as you can, and then you pretty much overshoot on your meat. But when you have to do the actual sets and reps, it's a lot of mind games at play, and you really have to ask or remind yourself rather why you are doing this and what your goal is, because if you don't have a good reason to doing it, you will just quit because it's hard. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Now I will need to relax and chill. Also, I hope you like this vlog. It's soon coming to an end. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. Also, I want to remind you, if you see this, that I have this free powerlifting peaking program too. I have, 20 or 30 people who actually signed up for it, and I have no idea who they are, so that's pretty cool at this point in time. So great that a couple of people found it and signed up for it, so maybe that's something for you. Keep it in mind, or tell your friends, it's completely free. And yeah, so long, have a good day, and see you next week. Bye.